Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday night, and we gotta pay off some bets. Unfortunately, this is Questionable Sports, and I am Jesse. How are we doing this evening? So the first things first, there was 5 games that were chosen. I chose four. Scott chose one, and I got three wrong. So I was three. I was 2 for 3 this week. But like I said, I like to bet with my heart a lot of the times, not with my head. Um, but it's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind doing this. The first game we did was Syracuse UNLV. I don't know if y'all watched that game or not, but damn, was that a good game. It was Friday night. I actually was playing the game. It was about, hey mom, how you doing today? Welcome. I was I stayed up. Well, I mean, I normally stay up on Friday, but uh I was watching the game. Let's see, and it ended about probably about 11:30. But I was playing the video game while watching the game, and I turned off the video game just to finish the game. Finish watching the game because it was that good of a game. So I probably stopped playing the game about 11 to watch the last 30 minutes of the game because it was really good. It was going back and forth. UNLV had a chance to get, I mean, to really be to lose the game, but they ended up coming back, tying the game up, taking the lead, and then Syracuse came back down and scored a touchdown to tie the game to send to overtime. So it was a really good game. I told y'all Thursday if there's a game to watch on Friday, that was the game to watch. But I picked UNLV. UNLV. They lost. So here's to that one. Ah. The next game was I did was Mississippi. I'm sorry, not Mississippi, Missouri and Texas A&M. I didn't get to watch that game too much, but I saw the final score, and Missouri got their ass handed to them, and that's who I picked. So son of a bitch. But while I let one shot go down before I take the next one, how about Alabama going down? Number one goes down to a 2-2 Vanderbilt team. You know, I watch college game day all the time, every Saturday morning. And Nick Saban said this morning, it's easier to control a team when they lose to get them ready for the next game than when it is when they win. Because they're already hyped up, they're excited, they feel invisible when they win. And so when he said that, I'm like, damn, that is true, you know, because you just feel like nobody can beat you. And sure hell not. I don't know what the offense they started off slow, but the defense they are the ones that they didn't do shit. They didn't come to play at all. You're gonna give up 40 points to a team that's barely could barely even score. Yeah, y'all didn't come to play. Y'all did not come to play. So yeah, um, oh here we go. So here's the Missouri versus Texas A&M game. Texas A&M won. I picked Missouri. So here's for this one. Cheers. Golly, I got one more shot, but it'll take a little bit. The next game I did was SMU versus Louisville. Louisville was ranked or is ranked. They were ranked 22nd. SMU was not, but they were 4-1. I picked SMU. I feel like SMU ever since week one they struggled. Week two they lost, but week one they struggled and they barely pulled out that win. Week two they struggled, they lost. Ever since then they've been hitting. They've been hitting. So I had a really good feeling about SMU, and plus I like SMU as a team. So I'm oh shit, is that a touchdown? I'm watching the Arizona State and Kansas game right now. Oh, they're gonna call targeting on this play. But uh I feel like SMU was gonna, play strong, and they sure as hell did. It was actually a really good game. I took a nap in the middle of it, but I finished watching the game, and it was a really good game. Baylor is playing right now, and I don't know what the score is right now. It's still 26-21. Baylor is losing to Iowa, 16 ranked Iowa. So Baylor's got a chance, and Iowa State's actually going for it, 4th and 2. Um, so there's a couple of good games on. Baylor, Iowa State. You got Arizona State, Kansas playing. Couple of good, and you have Texas Tech and Arizona playing later on. They actually start at 10 o'clock. So and then you got Miami and Cal who start at 9:30. Cal's not a very good team, so Miami should win, but Miami tends to play down to their competition. Let me pour my third shot. The other game I had picked was Ole Miss South Carolina game. I felt like Ole Miss was going to come out and play better than they did last week against Kentucky. And sure enough, they did. They played a lot better. They started off slow again. They did start off a little slow, but once they got going, they were putting up the points. So Ole Miss did win that one. The last game was Rutgers versus Nebraska. Nebraska was 4-1. Rutgers was 5-0. And I went with Rutgers, and Rutgers ended up losing to Nebraska. And that's the one that Scotty picked. That's the one Scotty had chose for me to do. So if you're watching, Scotty, F you. I got to take this shot because of you. So here's this one. Cheers. So, the one question that's going to be asked, at least by a lot of, well, I know a lot of Texas fans are what, what's up, Scotty? You're here? Yeah, that one was for you. The one question that people are going to ask, and actually Scotty asked me, he sent a text message, is Georgia going to jump Alabama? They played each other last week head-to-head. Alabama won. Georgia won this week. Alabama lost this week. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be, I mean, oh, man. I say since they won head-to-head, the Alabama should be ahead of them. But I think Georgia's like 6 or whatever. So they're going to put Alabama at 5 and leave Georgia at 6. Because you know Texas is going to jump to 1 automatically. So there's no questions about that. Tennessee's 4. Ohio State's 3. You know, you're going to go, Ohio State's going to go to 2. Tennessee 4. Let me look it up real quick. I'm sorry, I ain't ready. I wasn't. There's a way to look up the rankings. I got to figure it out, but there's a way to look up the team ranking. I just got to figure it out. Oh, here we go. So, see, they got Georgia 5. Oregon played really good today. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Just move everybody up and Alabama to 4 with Oregon playing good, Georgia winning? You know, they might put Alabama at 6. Penn State won. We haven't seen Miami play yet. Missouri lost, so they're going to drop. Michigan's playing right now. USC's playing right now. So, yeah, that's a good question. You know, Scott, like I said, Scott had asked me that in a text message. What happens? We'll find out tomorrow when the rankings come out. They normally come around around. Yeah, Baylor's playing right now. They're losing 21-26 to Iowa State. So, did I take that last shot? I think I did. Oh, yeah, I did because I cussed out Scotty. But that's all we got. I will be back on Tuesday with Scotty, I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't asked him. But we will be back 7:15 on Tuesday. So, hopefully y'all join. Let's have some fun with it. Y'all have a good evening. Don't forget safety first and teamwork. If you're running the streets, be safe. Good night.